What's up, you guys? It's Mary.
And Alma.
Hey, recognize the like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, you all. Because today we are reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac season 7, episode 7. And this episode in particular is the one where Wendy and Mia got into an altercation. Really, Mia tried to come for Wendy.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into it. I think there was just a couple things that we had to talk about first.
Yes.
Apparently, that girl, Charisse, I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, I don't know why she's hanging around Giselle and Robin. I just decided to make them her clique.
They don't even like you.
They actually don't like you.
They don't like you.
They actually don't like you. So I'm just shocked that she's there. But she apparently had asked what's that girl's name? Karen, to go to a dinner with her or whatever. But Karen was like, I don't know why she's even trying to talk to me now. Like, we have not been friends for 5 years. And the reason why they fell out is because Charisse, I don't know what this girl name is. She basically said that, you okay?
I am. I don't know why I'm yawning. I just slept very well. Sorry about that.
Oh. But yeah, so I don't know why she's acting surprised, because you were accusing her of cheating on her husband. And now she's like, oh, well, we should be friends and I miss our friendship. You were never a friend. You were a snake in the grass.
Yes.
A big snake.
Yes.
So that was the issue. But apparently we finally got to see, because I have not watched Real Housewives of Potomac since season 3 or season 2, since Monique pulled that girl's hair.
And I never really followed it like that.
Yeah, you never did. Yeah. But I was like, oh, this is in Maryland. This is where we have basically grew up all our lives. Not in Potomac, but we were in Prince George's County. So I was like, I have to see it. But yeah, apparently we saw that Mia and Wendy have always had an estranged relationship.
Yeah.
But apparently Peter went just like, I'm going to put right here what Nene said about Peter.
You stop trying to be a damn bitch.
Yes, Peter is exactly that. Yeah. He is that. Because I just feel like Peter just, like, he's always gossiping. Instead of you actually going
something with women.
Like, it's just so, like, not masculine. Like, it's literally just a punk thing.
It is.
You know? So I just feel like there was no reason for him to go and say that to Mia. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually have beef with her, you should actually go and talk to Mia. Talk to Wendy. Or go and call her husband.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But Mia, like a dodo bird, went and took that little nugget and actually thought, oh, she should go do something with it, and went and goes to gossip about it to, who was it, Giselle and Ashley.
Yeah.
And Ashley's like, okay, weird. I feel like Ashley's not really with the shiz with Mia. I really don't think she likes her, actually. So yeah, that was kind of brewing or whatever, stuff like that. And apparently Giselle, she wants to add her own salt and pepper and paprika, and she was like, well, Peter actually told me that she wants to do a Nigerian restaurant, and that he really don't believe it's going to work.
So
and
he was just going to kind of play with her.
Yeah. So you see, you're just gossiping.
Around.
But men stay gossiping. But when you do it so brazenly, you have mental issues.
Yeah.
I see why Nene called you what she did.
I'm so happy.
True words have never been said.
Because she was way too classy for that clown.
I know. Way too classy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing. So that whole entire thing was brewing throughout the day.
Yes.
Mia really thought she had this nugget on Wendy.
I know.
Doesn't like her either.
Yes, the Peter has beef with you. But then Peter comes to the table.
Oh, yes,
hugs
he comes.
Wendy.
Yes, hugs her
He's
first.
He's not bold enough to even say, I got beef with you. Okay, so now Mia looking stupid, and Ashley is like,
well, it doesn't look like they have beef. So Mia, with her dumb ass, decides, she's
embarrassed.
She's embarrassed. Well, hold on, wait.
No,
I got something for you. Hold on, wait. He's a jokester. All right, let me go. She said, let her get herself up to go start some drama. And then she's like, what's with this beef?
I know.
Clarice stayed there for like 5 seconds, like, okay, this is not my business.
And he has,
I'll talk to you later.
And then he says, don't do me like what Wendy did me. Oh, I will not.
Okay, girl, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, so she stays there, and Peter's like, the thing is, we supposed to have a deal, we have a contract or whatever, stuff like that. She never got back to me. Turns out his dumbass is the one who never got back to her.
Exactly.
But she takes that like the dodo bird that she is, and decides, she goes to the table.
He wanted to go start something, right? He wanted to start something somewhere. I don't know if it was in Miami or somewhere. And she had reached out, or he had reached out, and she was saying, "Hey, when you do that, I'll be interested in that."
Yeah.
But he never. But she wanted to see the facility first.
Right. So he
before she gives her okay.
Yeah.
And he says, "We'll see," and never gets in contact with her. So she shows the receipts of that.
Exactly. So that was embarrassing.
Beef? I know. So she comes back, has nothing to say,
and she's like, "Well, yeah, I got the info.
Mm-hmm.
I got the info with all of her with all of her filler-filled lips. Yeah. So he got beef with you." And then my thing is with Mia, I feel like she started this fight out of nowhere. You're already antagonizing her. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she was like, you need to call him. Like, he's giving you an opportunity to be a mentee. A mentee for what? This man, like, he actually almost had to go through bankruptcy at one point. And then also this man, like, his first business that failed when he even married Cynthia. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you want me. But the thing is, there's so much jealousy. Because if you look at all of the housewives, quote unquote.
Yes.
Wendy's the one who has herself the most together. Yes. If we're just being honest. You know, love life wise, spiritually, you know, financially, education wise. Like, she has it all going on for herself.
This woman got 4 degrees.
4 degrees. She has a husband who was there for her. She has kids. She has a good family system.
In the group.
I think so.
Is she 32?
Ashley. How old is Ashley? She's
32. I don't know how Ashley is.
Yeah, so she's on the younger side of the group as well.
Yes, she is.
So, but the thing is, Mia just seemed like she wanted to put her down. He's giving you an opportunity to be a mentee. Why didn't you call him? And she's like, why? Like, what the F-U-C-K? Why would I call him?
Why am I even talking to you about this? He can go talk to my husband. I don't need to. Oh, you should let him know that you were in town. He's upset about that. I don't. And then here's,
she's like, what the F? Why would?
Here's Giselle. That makes sense. So she's there antagonizing Wendy.
But Giselle, honestly, you should just sit your raggedy ass down because you're looking older than Karen. Karen looks quite young. She looks younger than Mia. She looks younger than Robin. And she damn sure looks younger than Giselle. Go fix your 3 necks. I mean,
right? Karen's looking good.
I mean, Giselle, you look so old. And the reason why is because you're so effing hateful.
Yes.
Go fix your gobble neck, honey. So, I mean, after all that, what's going on? I mean, so now Mia's like, well, you should have called him. And she's like, why would I call him?
I don't roll like that.
Like, no, I'm not going to
get up and call men.
I only call my husband, which actually makes sense. But because you're out here tossing your man's salad and he tossing yours and you're in an open relationship.
And you're pimping him out.
You don't know nothing about boundaries or respect in a relationship. So would it make sense to you?
Girl, thank you for that. That is the thing. She don't know about no damn boundaries.
No, I'm going to call a man for what? And even Peter was like, come find me. After he had hugged her. She was never going to go find you.
Ain't no African woman going to go find
you. That's not in their culture.
I can just tell you that.
No.
You say, come find me. She will be like, hell no. 1, the place is dim. 2, I mean, I am not trying to, but yeah, you're not going to go with some man who's Jamaican, okay?
Yeah,
who gonna come in his little dim lit restaurant,
especially with a track record like yours.
Track record like yours. You have some person here to take some photos so you can send to my husband to make it look some kind of seedy. You know, I can see him trying to say, oh yes, so I mean this something like that. Exactly. So we don't put ourselves in those situations.
Exactly. No. So I mean that whole thing, and then of course and mind you, Wendy had not even said anything about her husband. All she said was that me and my husband don't play like that. You might play like that, but we don't.
We don't play that.
And then she said, why would I call him? I'm not here for business. Then she throws the drink. That was before she even accused your husband of being gay. So I mean, talk about you're not gonna talk about my husband. I mean, Wendy, you have put all your nasty Mia, you have put all your nasty, seedy sex life all out there. So if she's talking about it, it's because of you. And then also I saw that weird clip where Karen to Mia's husband had said that Karen, you look good, girl. I was like, is he on crack?
Like a damn demon.
No, he looked like he was high on drugs.
Yeah,
he looked
like
high.
A damn demon when he did that. I was like, oh my goodness, the demon is coming out.
I mean, that's why you were having sex with Mia. That's why you look the way you look.
I know. She also has that kind of. Anyway.
My God. God, take the wheel. This demon shit.
Lord have mercy.
So that's where she threw the drink. Which, of course, I thought was very violent. You know, Mia, you were violent. Listen,
very violent, and oh my goodness, I wanted Wendy to just grab her and knock her out.
No, I
but
wanted.
Wendy was like, I think she was in shock too. Like, what?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And she wants to go. She was like, not that. What did she say? Yeah,
she kept on telling Wendy actually to go get. She actually told her after she threw the drink. She's like, get up from the table, leave. She's like, if I don't leave, what you gonna do or whatever, stuff like that. And they were going back and forth or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what boss throws drinks? And then she was like, what are you doing? Are you effing Peter? Because why would you throw a drink on a woman over a man?
Yes.
That's not your man though. So I thought that was so dumb. But Mia, you were looking dumb because Ashley looked at you like, girl, you was spilling all this tea and the tea was cold. It was not piping hot. Matter of fact, it didn't even have sugar in it. Matter of fact, it had lemon.
No,
so I mean,
it was not tea. It was zero tea.
Yes.
There was nothing there.
Yes.
And Giselle, you're there saying, yes, you're right. Robin, when Wendy now
weird.
gets up and was like, what the F you gonna do now, Robin, all of a sudden?
Oh.
It's very antagonistic.
Like, you're so antagonistic. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, I mean, all that was so ridiculous. I just lost so much respect
for Robin because I actually, I said
I'm sorry. Anybody
I liked her, but I didn't know her. It's not a show that I watch.
Yeah.
So after the first one, I said, oh, I like Robin. Now I just lost respect
anybody
for her.
hanging out with Giselle, you have to look at them kind of side-eye. And that's her best friend. I mean, they call themselves, the light-eyed bandits or whatever. Wow. So, I mean, honestly, I just thought the whole thing was crazy. But bandits, of course...
for sure. That's for damn sure.
Mia left. Then she came back. Mm-hmm. She called her crater face, which means you have holes in your face, which she does. She is not a cute woman at all. No. At all.
She certainly is not easy on the eyes.
No. But I see why you have the husband you have.
Nor the husband.
How do you have sex with that thing? How does he have sex with her? Hey, I don't even want to know. I'm not even going.
Well, apparently they don't. She watches. She
yes,
the husband out. She pinches the husband out to women. And then she sits back and watch.
Because she don't want to have sex with him.
I mean
that's
she
my theory.
So. She said so.
She did.
So that's what she does. And why you will do that, you have a brand, you have your chiropractic business.
Yes.
Why you will be saying this on television, only God knows.
That's really nasty.
It's so ridiculous. Like you are just soiling your whole thing. Like, I will not work for somebody like that. I don't want to be your employee because you're going to be that kind of employer who takes things around, lies about stuff. Yeah. You don't have integrity. I will never work for someone like you.
Yeah. And of course, Wendy, of course, after you're here at the Plum Fool or whatever,
and then she's like saying, I was the first black whatever. Aren't you like
biracial?
Like, biracial or multi-ethnic or whatever? You're not black.
You're not black.
You're not black. And you probably put down that you are black so that you can have this title that the first black woman who opened this. But you're not. Yeah. And
the first biracial.
But yes, Wendy is black and she is the first black, the youngest, right? Yeah. Professor at Johns Hopkins, which is a very amazing institution too.
That's why
the best in Maryland. So
yes, so that's my thing. My thing is for my sister Wendy. I personally would have wished that because I see that they already don't have a good relationship. So as soon as you see Mia trying to come for you, I'm just gonna get myself up and go be somewhere else.
What I would have told her when she said, "Oh, Peter says you have beef with him and blah blah blah."
Well, I'm sure you can call my husband. I would have
just said to why do you call him for the town? Oh, okay. I see.
Just let her talk to herself.
Yeah, just say, "Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, wow, he got this beef."
But Giselle probably would have been egging it on,
oh wow, I'm sorry that he felt that way. I'm definitely gonna follow up with that. Thank you. Thanks for the information. I mean, that's it. What else are you gonna say? Well, he got beat because you're supposed to be his mentee, and you need to be grateful for that. Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks for that tip. Yeah. I mean, it seems as though you guys are close. Oh, you guys are like family. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you will know. You are not going to get me acting the plum fool.
Yeah.
Which, it will not even have escalated to you throwing something on me. It will not have escalated to that. But if it had escalated to that mess, I will sue you. I'm telling you. I will sue the hell out of you. But if you throw something on me, I probably will beat your ass. I'm not playing no games. I probably will beat you to a damn pulp. For real. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you threw the first blow. And in America,
It's
that's what
self-defense.
matters. Yes.
That's what matters.
That's what matters.
Self-defense.
If you're a dick in my face, you came for me like that, and we are fighting. And I do believe Wendy could have taken her.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Wendy could have taken Mia. Although Mia, for a moment, okay, let me not even go there. I don't want to go there. I mean, Mia also looked kind of strong too. But yeah, but it would have been something to see. But yeah, I will not have even let it get to that because this woman wants to antagonize you. And then the other thing, Robin and Giselle, they go over there to go, no, Mia,
we're not leaving.
We're
not leaving.
Or we will leave with you if you leave. And she's calling her husband, oh, honey, my nails, and blah, blah, blah. You threw a bag at Wendy. Like,
she didn't even touch you.
And
you
I
did
didn't
that
hear
all
Robin
yourself.
talk about the antagonistic, oh, you're antagonizing her. You didn't say that to Giselle. Anything that Mia said, she was piping right up along with it, trying to instigate something. Robin never said a word, no integrity whatsoever, and then you want to run because you guys don't like Mia,
Wendy.
Because you guys don't like Wendy, you all think it was okay for her to be violated the way she was.
Yeah.
Because that was very violent.
Yeah.
She violated her space by throwing that stuff on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was not okay. Not okay at all.
Yeah.
And because y'all don't like her, that was okay. And then I saw them saying that in a previous episode, they had come down hard on someone who was violent.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know that because I don't watch. I
think they had come down hard on Monique because she had pulled Candace's hair. Which,
okay, so obviously they did not like Monique then. Because Monique is no longer on there.
I mean, they were like, well,
right?
You never put your hands on somebody. You don't ever do that.
Oh,
you
but
know,
you
she
throw
fight
a
with your
drink on
words.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight with your words. But when Mia didn't and she threw a bag at Wendy, that was okay though. You see the lack of integrity, and then you have the nerve to talk about I got girls. I saw her in a clip when Giselle was like, I have girls, and I always tell them
I will never raise daughters to go and put their hands on somebody.
So how about the bag? Did, though. Yes. How about the bag she threw on Wendy? How about the drink she threw in her face? That was okay though. You'll tell your girls that's okay.
Probably.
How about her antagonizing her? Talk about you got beef with Peter. Peter, who I just saw. You see, that's why it's just it's very, 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 very annoying. It's very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Like you guys have to get to this space where we don't just enable. We're not enabling to bad behavior. Simply because someone looks like us.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
And I see that, and it's something that I'm just going to talk about because I see it. It hasn't happened to me because I'll be damned if anyone is going to get me out of my nature.
Hello.
That will not happen in this lifetime. It just will not.
Or the next.
It's not that people haven't tried me, but I know how I move and to get them moving along. Okay? But what I see in our community as, okay, you have like light-skinned black women, then you have, the dark-skinned black women. What I see in our community is something that needs to be spoken about. A lot of times you have the light skin on one side, you have the dark skin on one side.
Yeah.
And when something happens, it's like we go into this group of house Negro and field Negro.
Yes.
And then we just stay in that zone, like no matter, even when they're wrong, I'm not going to like move from this. We're gonna band together, and that's bullshit. It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
And I have been in those situations where I've been with people. For me, I just hang with anyone.
Yeah.
I can hang with light skin, I can hang with dark skin, I can hang with Asian, I can hang with a Hispanic, I can hang with a Caucasian person. Like I hang with them all. I don't get in a clique with anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we have to get to that space. But to me, it doesn't seem as though Robin and Giselle have graduated from that space.
No.
That's what it seems to me. You guys have not graduated from that space at all.
Yeah.
You know, not at all. Y'all have not graduated from that space.
Yeah.
So I just think that, and Mia also, I'm gonna put her right there in there too.
Yeah.
Not graduate from, and you guys have to get to a space where you move from that foolishness. But this is what I see with this whole thing that occurred.
Absolutely.
And the fact that Wendy had to leave, because Wendy was like, she told the producers,
yeah,
if I stay here, I'm going to beat her anytime I see her. Because by that time, Wendy is pissed.
Yeah.
Is pissed. That African woman in her, that African pride will come out. She's like, I'm going to beat her anytime I see her. And I believed her. So I'm happy that she left.
I mean, I'm happy that Ashley was not on their side. But also, Clarice, you were sitting down there like an idiot. Because Giselle quickly went and was hugging Ashley the next day.
Yeah.
And Clarice was like, why are you hugging her? She's on Wendy's side. But it's because of the skin tone. That's why.
That's what you don't understand.
Exactly.
And I don't think Ashley goes for that.
I really don't
think so. She's biracial.
Yeah.
So she doesn't really go for that.
Well, they're all biracial. I know Giselle and Robin claim to be black, but you did not get eyes like that being black. No. So, like, let's be honest.
I think both of their parents are like biracial.
Yeah.
For Giselle's parents, because I saw both of her parents.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, you are probably half
biracial is gonna give a biracial child.
Exactly. It doesn't create a black child, honey.
No.
Sorry, that white part's still there. Don't
so
try
they
to negate
have
that.
So it's like, so that's what she did. She went and hugged Ashley.
And Clarice was like,
looked dumb. Okay.
Because you're sitting down there playing Mammy.
Because you're exactly. You know.
And I mean, you've been on this show for how long? She was on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
They just haven't
like in
grown.
the beginning.
It hurts my heart when I see this skin tone bullshit in our community.
It's really stupid.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. No one is better than the other. Like, can't you see that? Yeah. And even when it comes to the races, no one is better than the other.
Yeah.
No one is better than the other. Like, people originated from, black people.
Yeah.
Really. Like, everything really kind of comes through that.
Yeah.
So, like, we should not be in this space where we're like, oh, because this is a skin tone, this one has this one, and this one has this one, we are going to, even when this one is wrong, I'm still going to act the plumb fool with them.
Yeah.
There's like no correction. Like, you guys have to get to a space as old women. Like Giselle, aren't you in your 50s?
Yeah.
I'm in my 50s. You're in your 50s. You are an elder. Yet you sat there, and isn't Mia also in her 50s or 60s?
I don't know. But she looks like she's a
You're also
70.
an elder, Mia. I think Robin, I don't know if she's in her 40s. But you guys are elders. And you all should have nipped this whole thing in the bud.
Yeah.
You all should be an example. But you weren't. You were not an example at all.
Yeah,
you just acted the plumb fool. And what is sad, Giselle, is that you have daughters who don't have your skin tone. They probably have to deal with people in their school that are maybe lighter, and you have this other person enabling this lighter one to harass them. Right. Well, they can't come and tell you because they see you on television doing what them girls doing in their school. You don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just dumb. The way she and Robin just got up to go and give a stamp of approval to this foolishness. The woman just tossed a drink because I said that I'm not even here for business. Well, I'm not even in town for business. That's why she tossed the drink.
Well, you know why she's upset? Because she has the husband that she respects. Yes. And that she's attracted to. She doesn't have a husband she respects. Matter of fact, she actually has a husband who she has to avoid having sex with. Yeah. So that pissed her off alone.
Yes.
Oh, you respect your husband? Yeah. Oh, you respect him enough to do this?
There's definitely jealousy there.
And the jealousy is so
very jealous of Wendy. I think she's very jealous of Wendy.
Yeah. It's very thick.
And she has been wanting to throw something in Wendy's face.
Yeah.
She has been this is not she just started doing this. She has been wanting to do that.
Absolutely.
To kind of take her off of her high horse. And it's not like Wendy is even on a high horse. But she just knows who she is. And she has that pride and whatever of who she is.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't even just let her be that. And I think there's jealousy too on Robin and Giselle's side.
Yeah.
Because if it's not jealousy, why did you hop on someone who was so grossly wrong?
I know.
Grossly wrong.
Yeah.
She did not have tea that Ashley was checking her on.
I know.
She was embarrassed about it. Went to Peter, which even the tea that, and even Peter was kind of moving away from her as she was trying to hug herself onto Peter. Hey, family.
Peter looked disgusted.
He kind of moved away. Like, okay, well, I got that tea. I'm gonna take that tea.
Yeah.
And it was no tea. There was nothing there.
Nothing.
He said he was going to do something. She said, hey, you know, I'll be interested in that.
Yeah.
Okay. He sent the stuff to her. She says, okay, I'd like to see the venue. He said, okay, we'll see. He never contacted her again.
Yeah.
So what is that? Who's the one who didn't come through?
Yes.
It wasn't no contract they had.
No.
Nothing. You just came with nothing for some tea, making your mouth all ugly.
I know.
With your ugly acting self.
Yes.
And the behavior too is ugly.
I know. The whole thing was just so degenerate in my opinion. So, I mean... But
and
also
I don't condone violence, but
no.
I wish Wendy would have knocked her out.
Teeth
seriously.
out.
Like, seriously knocked her out. Taking a glass and hit her upside the head. For real.
Yeah.
Because that's what you actually deserved that.
Yeah.
For that, you gonna throw something in my face? I mean, she has the strength of Gibraltar.
I know.
So she stays.
But I think what kept her from doing that is because she has that job.
She has much more to lose than
any of them really do, for sure.
This woman has.
Yeah.
Because she's in the institution that she's in and all that. And I'm so happy John Hopkins was like, we do not have any kind of
association with this,
with some Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah.
We don't. So, which meant, because I'm sure John Hopkins saw that.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, drink on my face. You did not hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not the first one who started nonsense beef, non-existent beef. Yeah. John Hopkins was like, yeah.
Yeah.
We do wish you would have hit her because you would have been on the right. It would have been in self-defense.
Absolutely.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, y'all. But it's Mary. We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment on
down
this
below.
Disgusting behavior of Mia and those bandits.
Yes, ma'am.
Robin and Giselle.